Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am kind of going to do a get it all done with me. I just have a few things that I want to get done today. I need to go food shopping. I need to just kind of do a general quick cleanup as well of my house. So I just thought I would do a full get it all done with me for today's video. Show you guys quickly what I got from the shop, because I went this morning but I didn't film going because it's just a stressful moment to go shopping, so I just did it and just went. So I bought some bread, I bought some rice, I bought, not rice, well it is kind of rice but it's in noodles. I bought these for Avery's bottles. I just bought some crisps obviously to snack on, some chocolate for like cakes and things like that, some wine to bake with, well to cook with, some chickpeas. This is all like chocolate bits because we like to make sure that we have snacks for Leon in the fridge and the dispenser. And we bought some Easter eggs, seeing as though we're not doing anything for Easter, but we bought them. Then I bought these for Pablo. These are like wraps, some pistachios, some more wraps but they're not filled. This is like a mix of like loads of I can't remember what it's called, them load of them are in it, but this is just like a mix to cook with. Then I got some alioli, I got some also some like leaves to cook with, some avocados, some cubes, some tuna, some sauces. This is like a bit of cleaning stuff, some more cereal bars, coffee, some kiwis, banana, two what are they called, cheese, some pasta. This is all like yogurts for Leon, some hummus, some vitamin C, some multivitamins, some bread, pepper, beans. This is also a bit more cleaning stuff. Then I just bought some strawberries because Leon loves the strawberries, some things for sandwiches. This is for Avery's bottle because if she gets like indigestion or like she needs to trump to put it away, this helps her a lot. This is bread to, not bread, yeah, it's like breadcrumbs that you cover things with, you know what I mean. And then I got some chicken balls, ignore that, I need to do that. Chicken balls, some deluxe chips. These are fish fingers, some chicken balls, some chicken nuggets. These are prawns. This is also seafood, I don't know what it's called in English. Some crab sticks. This is all going to be frozen, by the way. These are some mini burgers. These are fresh burgers, chicken, like marinated chicken, and some more meat. Then chicken, chips, and also have some eggs. This is to make Avery's puree, some orange juice, some yogurt, Avery's milk, some washing up liquid, some drinks for Leon, and some items for outside. I did get loads of like Coke and Fanta and things like that. That is outside, so I'll show you that in a bit. I also have here, what? Two boxes full of vegetables, some bit of everything, soup, some rice, some chickpeas, some just a bit of everything. Then I have milk, and I also have this box full of spuds and Leon's nappies. So this is what you call a face of just spending an hour and a half on putting food away. So I didn't expect it to take me that long, but I'm going to show you guys how I put it, because I didn't film putting it away because I was just all over the place trying to find a place for everything. So I'm going to show you guys quickly that, and then we're going to get on to cleaning. Okay, so this is the pasta cabinet. These are like special noodle things that Pablo has. So they're at the top, and then just the normal pastas down here. And then I like to kind of store things like on hand, just so that we have things to like pick at when we have like tea or coffee, things like that. So I mixed the eggs that I got and these like wafer rolls in there with some normal biscuits. This is what I'm going to cook after. This is the fruit that I got, but it won't all fit in there, so it has to stay there for the meantime. Moving on to the sweet cabinet. I've just got Leon's like chocolates and biscuits, Pablo's breakfast bars, my bars, then all of the crisps up there. And in here we've got kind of like all the coffee and syrups and things like that. Up here is just spares. Obviously that is all of the, well, most of the freezed things. Most of it is in here, and then I also have the one outside that has things in it because there's so much. Then the fridge is also chock-a-block. I think I'm actually going to cut the carrots and freeze them because I do have more outside, and they're for Avery's purees. So that's the fridge. It's not very aesthetically pleasing, but then not in here, there's nothing in there. This is kind of like a dispenser thing that I keep everything on, like just bottle things, tin things, rice, dry rice and everything like that. And then down here I have like all of the like mixtures, the OXO cubes, the baking stuff in the back, and yeah. Okay, so for the cleaning part of this video, I'm not going to go too hard with cleaning because I not obviously, but I'm going to do a full whole house spring clean soon. So I just wanted to kind of get everything in order. As you guys can see, I now have a bed upstairs. It's not two mattresses on the floor anymore. So yeah, I now have a bed up there, so I'm just going to make the bed quickly, take down the bottles that I had from the night before from Avery, and yeah, just to give the room a tidy around. So moving on to my dressing room, I'm just going to go ahead and put away all the clothes that I had freshly washed. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them away and just clean everything off the top side dresser, and yeah, as I said, I'm not really going to do much cleaning. I'm just going to kind of make sure that everything is put away and then do my full spring clean in the next coming days. So in the bathroom, I'm once again not going to go in and do a lot. I'm just going to make sure that the toilet paper is properly put together. I want to spray paint some baskets black for the shelf that I have in here, but I am probably going to do that another day. So for the landing, I'm just going to go ahead and just grab all the rubbish and anything that needs to go downstairs. I take it downstairs, all of the dirty bottles and everything like that will go downstairs. I decided to leave the paint in the landing because I probably am going to be doing more painting, and yeah. So I am missing the rug in the landing because I put it in our bedroom, but I do have a spare one downstairs in the mini toy room that I did for Leon, so I might bring that one up and then just buy him a foamy one for his playroom. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and hoover quickly all around. I didn't even realise that Leon came upstairs when I was hoovering, and I've just seen it in the video. Just checking up on me. So I'm now moving on downstairs into Leon's little playroom, and this is where we get the babies changed when they have had a shower and things like that. So in the wardrobe we have all of their nappies and all of their pyjamas. I'm just going to go ahead and refill the stack of nappies that were running a bit low, and then I'm just going to go in and make sure all the cushions and all the teddies are kind of set up right, and yeah. kitchen. I'm just going to go in and put all of the cups away because in a bit I'm going to start cooking in here, and I'm going to show you guys what I cook for tonight. Seeing as though this is a get it all done with way, I'm going to show you guys my cooking, kind of like my skills. So yeah. Okay, so now moving on to the living room. Once again, I'm just going to do a very quick general pickup of everything in the living room. I'm not going to go into full depth or detail in this because, as I said before, I am going to be doing a full spring clean with me very soon. Okay guys, so now moving on to the cooking part of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a shepherd's pie for today's tea. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to peel my potatoes. Okay, so once I have peeled all of my spuds, this just depends on how big you're doing your shepherd's pie. Depending on how big you're doing it, depends on how much potatoes you're going to want. I think I used about 7, I'm not quite sure, but I did make a big bowl. So I'm just going to cut them up in squares because I feel like they boil easier that way. They're not as, it doesn't take as long as if they were full. So just go ahead and cut them up and then I put them on to boil. Okay, so once my potatoes are boiling, I'm then going to go in and start my cake. So this is actually kind of like a brownie cake. So if you guys want me to show you guys how I make it, I'm going to talk step by step through it here. But if you just want it written down, I can write it down for you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to melt the chocolate. I always use the dark chocolate because I try and make these as healthy as possible, because obviously Pablo, with his job, he's obviously a professional football player, so he has to, be careful what he's eating, so I try and make these as healthy as possible. So yeah, this is just dark chocolate. I think it's like 85%, something like that. I'm just going to put it in a bowl and I'm going to melt it in the microwave. So I'm going to go in and weigh my oats. These are like instant oats, and this is what I make them with. I also make pancakes with this. They really do the job for anything like that. So I'm going to weigh out 120 grams of any sort of baking powder, oats, anything like that. Okay, so once the oats are all weighed out, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put 3 eggs inside of the jar. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to put a little bit of rising powder, just like literally 2 small mountains of it, and then I'm going to whisk it all together and I'm going to add in the melted chocolate once it is all melted. So once my mixture is almost ready, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some chocolate. They're kind of like buttons. I'm not quite sure how to explain them, but they are bacon buttons, and they're chips actually, like chocolate chips. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of milk in because it didn't have the consistency that I liked it. So I just put a little bit more of milk in and I just whisked it all around again. So once the mixture has the consistency that I want, we don't want it too runny and we also don't want it too thick, and so just like how you can see it. And I'm going to put some flour in the bottom of the tub that I'm going to put it in the oven just so that it doesn't stick, and I'm going to pour in the mixture into the glass container. So as soon as the spuds are still boiling, I just put the brownies in the oven, and I'm going to go ahead and clean around the kitchen, just because I like to make sure that I'm on top of the cleaning every time that I cook something. It just makes it a lot easier to tidy around after you are finished doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and take away all of the rubbish, just kind of give the rubbish bin a wipe down, because obviously I have a lot of dirty nappies that's sitting there for quite a while, so the smell does accumulate in the bin. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe them down. And once again we are back to cleaning. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of make sure that I am putting everything back where I got it from, just kind of wiping down the sides and everything like that, just to kind of, as I said before, keep on top of the cleaning while I go. Okay guys, so the brownie is finished, the meat is cooking, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish doing the mash. All I did here was just add a little bit of salt and some milk, and I just used a masher and just mashed it around until it was as fluffy as I liked it. So then for the meat, I am going to go in and use the gravy to kind of just fill the milk with the meat with, and then I'm going to go over and put the mashed potatoes all over the top, and then put it in the oven at about 180 to 200 degrees, and I just leave it in there until the top looks crusted. I always do it for 6 pieces, and then I just went ahead and washed up the pot that I used to make the brownies and the mash and etc. And then I took the shepherd's pie out of the oven and everything was done. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.